All right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in to another interview. We're very delighted here to have Laura to talk with you about some of her experiences and her journey to the MSforward gym here in Omaha, Nebraska. So thanks, Laura, for joining us today and agreeing to share some of your story. And if you can tell the audience here exactly how did you end up at MSforward?
Um, on June 4th, 2010, I was in a motorcycle accident. I was a passenger and we were hit by a car. And so I've got a spinal cord injury of C3, 4, 6, and 7. And so I was never supposed to walk. So after physical therapy, a friend of mine, Greg from Quality Living, told me about the gym. And it's just changed my life completely. Yeah.
And you said, that was when? How many years ago was that about?
Oh gosh, it'd be 6 years, June 4th. So
So, and then what? So we had the accident, and then immediately following some of the recovery, I imagine there was some physical therapy probably involved. And did you know about the gym before that, or was it after the physical therapy kind of wound down, or when exactly did you start coming here?
um, I had physical therapy before, and then it had run out, and that's when my friend Greg from Quality Living told me about the gym because he was coming here, and I, I tell you what, the accident, of course, I was in the hospital, two different hospitals, and then I had I got to go. Well, I didn't get to go. I went to assisted living, and then I went to a nursing home. Then I went to another nursing home, and that's when I decided I'm not living like this. And I got out of the nursing home. I've got my own apartment. I got my own car. I do not want to live like that, and I do not want anyone to tell me the doctors said that I'd never walk again. And I'm still using crutches, but by God, I'm walking.
Oh, that's fantastic. So when you first joined the gym here, were you on crutches at that time, or?
No, I was an electric wheelchair. Yeah.
Okay. And then so you progressed, so you started out here in wheelchair, but through the strength and conditioning, and you kind of progressed and were able to recover even more.
Yes, definitely. I swear to God, if it wasn't for this gym and the people here, I would not be walking. But it's the exercises, and I tell you, everyone is so helpful, and even the other people that come here, the other gym members, we help each other out, and it's good to have someone to joke around with, and it's I tell you, it's a godsend.
Amazing. You hit a really good point there. So there's a team-based environment here that people with all different perspectives and experiences come and kind of work together. Is that right?
Yes, yep. And it's amazing because we've got some people on crutches. Well, I'm the one on crutches, really, and then other people, walkers, and electric wheelchairs. But everyone has a story. Everyone has, you know, this is when they had MS started. This is how this started, and we all are very encouraging for each other. So that's
Ab-
good.
Absolutely. That's been kind of a common theme throughout some of the interviews. People have talked about how great it is to come to a community who with so many different perspectives and people are able to support each other and really work as a team. So and that's really wonderful. So about how often do you come here? I'd say during the month or
I I've actually come here 2 times a week, but I've started this week. I'm going to be coming 5 days a week. Yeah, and when I get out of here, it's amazing. When I get done with my class, then I leave. I have so much energy. Then it's like, okay, I do want to eat healthy because then you start thinking about calories and all that. Because I swear, when you're in a wheelchair, you tend to gain some weight. And
no.
I gained weight.
No, absolutely, and not only physical activity and such like that, but it sounds like people here, the mind is a muscle as well. And so, can you speak just briefly about how it's not only the physical well-being, but some of the mental well-being and mind muscles are incorporated into the workouts as well. It sounds like.
It really is. And you wouldn't think that it would be, you know, that you'd have to think, but then they'll say like, okay, for 5 reps of this, and then they'll say count, and then you take a breath, and then you do this, and then you count 5. You wouldn't think it'd be difficult, but when you're not used to doing anything mind wise, it's really good. And it's good to come in here because everybody is talking about movies they've seen, books they've read, and then you can actually have a social thing too. And that helps. It really helps a lot when you get kind of isolated on your own.
Absolutely, yes. The mind, like every one of our other muscles, if we don't use it, we kind of lose it. So what a great point and an awesome place to come in and have both mind and muscle workouts. So well, that's fantastic. If is there any message you may have? There may be similar people out there in similar situations who either maybe aren't aware that programs like this exist, or just maybe not sure if they can do something like this. Is from your experience in here and what you've seen from this community, is there some message or words of encouragement that you may like to deliver to those people who are watching right now?
That's exactly. I'm telling you from my point of view, from my problems that I've had, get up, get going, move. And I had depression before the accident. So I know what it's like. And, when you have the dark days and everything, but it's just get up, get moving, and you have so much to be thankful for. We're still here, and that's a big thing that I think about, because there's a few times I almost didn't make it, you know, and I think it's a lot of the attitude stuff, and it's also so good to be grateful. I thank God every day for the gym and for helping and having this family here.
Absolutely. What a wonderful, wonderful story. And thank you for sharing that. So, and it sounds like you've been through quite a lot of experiences, and you like many other people have come to the decision where there's only one thing you can do in that situation, and that's to power forward. So that's kind of what we're doing here. That's what everybody here is doing, and the community here together kind of powers forward together, and it's just an amazing. So thank you so much for sharing your story today and with me and with all those people out there viewing. And so we can't wait for the next one.
Oh, exactly. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks, Laura.